What's good, y'all? Yo, I don't usually get on here and make a whole bunch of serious videos, and I don't plan on doing it too much. But sometimes things just, you know, sometimes things just touch your spirit and make you wanna say something at least. Um, and it, what I was thinking about was I saw a post earlier on here that was talking about. It was like a meme, but it wasn't a meme. It was just like a post. It said 43 murders in 30 days. Some. Black on black crime matters, or something like that, or is the problem, or something. I'm paraphrasing. Now, yes, being a black man and having a black child is very, very disheartening, and it's very discouraging that there's so much violence, so much crime, and everything else. But what really bothered me with the post, the murders and everything else, is very, very sad. But the hashtag black on black crime, I wish black people would understand that black on black crime as a phrase makes no sense on the surface. Like, black on black crime is the same as white on white crime, Asian on Asian crime, or Puerto. Like, it doesn't matter what same race you put with that. Like, it doesn't matter what race you use. It's all the same. But us as black people, we need to stop just adopting things and accepting it as just it is what it is. Like, we run with black on black crime, we run with baby mama, baby daddy. Like, you don't have to subscribe to these things because they're not real. Violent crime in itself is part of proximity. It's what you're around. Unfortunately, yeah, there's not segregation, but most of our communities, we all know, are still kind of segregated. Yeah, there's black people populated, spread out within some communities, but most people, there's the Muslim community, there's the black community, there's the inner city, which is black and brown people, you got the white community, which is usually affluent areas, things like that. Just because the way the country is set up, the economics is set up, and everything else. But the point is, black people kill black people because that's who they're around. White people kill white people because that's who's closest to them. And any other violent crimes. Over 80% of white people that have been harmed by violent crimes were killed by other white people. Over 80%. It's about proximity. So I wish to all my black folks, all my family, all my cousins, all my friends and family, everybody, white people, stop subscribing to these terms, different stereotypes, and anything else. Have your own original thoughts. Read and research before you offend somebody, because somebody like me, I'll be personally offended. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on top of that, all this hashtagging, trying to take away from what the Black Lives Matter hashtag, is disrespectful. Just because a lot of people try to flip it into cops lives matter, or all lives matter, or white lives matter, or whatever else you want to try to flip it into. Yeah, all lives do matter. All lives matter. But the whole point of Black Lives Matter is, when we feel like, as black people, when you're constantly discriminated against, or just the fact that somebody can be unarmed and killed, Black Lives Matter. It's not about black on black crime or anything else. Like, why aren't y'all marching for, all these kids or these people, these two black people that killed each other? Honestly, A lot of these people in these communities do care and are worried and are scared, but can't economically move out of these areas. They are worried about the crime. But like I said, it goes back to who you're around. And when you're in low income or you come from impoverished areas and you don't have education and different things, people are doing all they can to survive, or what they think they're supposed to do to survive, unfortunately. So, yeah, those people, they hold vigils, they march, they talk to their local government and everything else, but they feel like they don't have a voice. But when you live in affluent areas and you don't have a lot of these same issues to worry about, then you look down on everybody else like, oh, Black Lives Matter, that's some bullshit. All lives matter. Cops' lives matter. Cops, and I work in some level of law enforcement to the point where I will have a badge and a gun. So I understand, and I talk to a lot of people in my line of work that feel a certain type of way, and I can understand how, me being a black man, how uncomfortable just by listening to some people's mentality and how they think. So you just have to be more cognizant. You have to be more self-aware. You have to understand white people and black people. Everybody has to understand. Black lives matter just because when somebody's unarmed and we think that we're being discriminated against just solely, but it's not even about cops being white. It's not about white cops. It's about law enforcement in general. It could be a black cop, but if you look at a young black man with a hoodie on, or you generalize the whole population and you just disrespect him the same way, a different way, you treat him a different way than you would treat a young white man approaching the situation, then I have an issue with it. But anyway, I'm off my soapbox, I'm off my ranting and raving. That's all I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter, all of that.